Well, 2019 is set to be another big year for Marvel Studios, with 2 superhero blockbusters set for release. It won't be long until we see Captain Marvel and Avengers Endgame, the latter set to be one of the most successful films of all time. Andy McCarroll joins me now to look back at 10 years of Marvel movies. Andy, let's go for it.
Yeah, it's kind of incredible like how much has changed at the start. Like these came out initially, they weren't from Marvel, they were kind of scattered between a number of different studios. And at the time, Robert Downey Jr., when he was cast as Iron Man, was coming off the back of some very serious personal problems, and it was this huge risk to do that. And for them to kind of get 10 years off the back of, such a big risk. Like you look now that the films themselves, as 20 movies, have made over $18 billion. They've recently been acquired by Disney, and the Marvel method is something that's gone through every type of cinema as well. Like people are trying to make cinematic universes and try and make everything link. And it's kind of a testament to them that that's the only one that's actually worked. There's nothing else outside of that you could say has been as successful as them.
And of course, Marvel have kind of a shared cinematic universe, don't they? Everybody knows about them, everybody loves them. What's so great about the filmmaking of Marvel?
I think it's that real escapism. They really nailed the tone of, action and adventure. There's something that DC didn't do. They tried to take every character and make them dark and grimy, and people just completely rejected that, whereas Marvel have kind of recognized the fact that, Captain America and Iron Man shouldn't look the same, whereas DC have tried to push everything together into one. There's a real sense of fun and adventure with them, and they've taken real chances hiring people like Taika Waititi for Thor Ragnarok. A film that, about a Norse god all of a sudden has turned into this buddy comedy with the Hulk. But it works absolutely perfectly. The film went on to make, close to $1 billion itself.
Right, so it's very good, actually, yeah.
Everything they do seems to be paying off. So they've absolutely nailed that format.
And what do you think is next for Marvel?
It's kind of interesting that Marvel Endgame, a lot of them are like Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, their contracts are up now. So they're trying to position the likes of Tom Holland as Spider-Man or Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. Will that next phase be as successful as the other one? I think that's the question, especially with Disney after paying $4 billion now. They've gotten their money back, I think, in T-shirts and lunchboxes alone now. But whether the next phase is as successful or maybe DC get their act together, who knows what's next?
Who knows? Andy, you are a knowledge when it comes to Marvel. You're informing me all the time. Thank you so much for coming into studio, and we'll see you next week. Well, that's it from us here on Box Office Extra.